Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you need to make a tough decision and explain it to someone who may not agree with you? It's stressful, right? What if I told you that mastering this skill is the key to acing CELPIP Speaking Task 6? This task often leaves test takers feeling overwhelmed, unsure of how to organize their thoughts or make a strong impression. But don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'll not only show you how to tackle Task 6 with confidence, but I'll also provide 2 realistic scenarios with full 60-second responses for each option. Before we dive in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with anyone preparing for CELPIP. Let's get started. Sample question 1. A friend has borrowed your car and returned it with a dent on the side. He apologizes but refuses to take responsibility, saying it was already there. He offers no solution to fix it. Option 1. Talk to your friend and explain why he should take responsibility for the damage. Option 2. Talk to a mutual friend and ask for advice on how to handle the situation. Now, I want you to pause the video, take 30 seconds, and formulate your response to the sample question. Then, come back and comment your version below. I'd love to see your responses and help you improve. Answer to option 1, speaking to the friend. Hey Josh, I want to talk to you about the dent on my car. I noticed it right after you returned the car, and I'm certain it wasn't there before. I know you've apologized, but I feel it's important to take responsibility for what happened. When I lent you the car, I trusted you to take care of it, and accidents can happen, but ignoring the problem doesn't fix it. If I were in your position, I'd make an effort to cover the repair costs or at least help me find a solution. I hope we can resolve this fairly and avoid any tension. Let's work together to figure out the next step, like contacting the repair shop or splitting the cost. I value our friendship and hope we can sort this out responsibly. Answer to option 2, speaking to a mutual friend. Now, I want you to pause the video, take 30 seconds, and formulate your response to the sample question. Then, come back and comment your version below. I'd love to see your responses and help you improve. Hi Sarah, I need your advice on a situation with Josh. I lent him my car, and when he returned it, there was a dent on the side. He apologized but insists it wasn't his fault and won't help with the repairs. I'm stuck because I don't want to ruin our friendship, but I also feel that ignoring the issue isn't fair. Should I confront him again, or do you think I should handle the repair myself and let it go? You've always been good at mediating conflicts, so I'd really appreciate your perspective. I want to make sure I handle this in a way that keeps things fair but doesn't damage our relationship. Sample question 2. You are the team lead at work, and one of your team members has been consistently missing deadlines. He claims that he has too much work and feels overwhelmed. You need to address the situation. Option 1. Talk to the team member and explain why meeting deadlines is essential. Option 2. Talk to your manager and explain how the team member's delays are affecting the project. Now, I want you to pause the video, take 30 seconds, and formulate your response to the sample question. Then, come back and comment your version below. I'd love to see your responses and help you improve. Answer to option 1, speaking to the team member. Hi Alex, I wanted to check in with you about the recent deadlines. I've noticed that you've been struggling to submit your work on time, and I want to understand what's going on. I know you've mentioned feeling overwhelmed, and I completely understand that workload can get intense. However, missing deadlines affects the entire team and puts the project timeline at risk. If I were you, I'd focus on prioritizing tasks and communicating earlier if something feels unmanageable. Let's also look at redistributing some of your work or finding ways to make the process more efficient. We are all here to support you, but it's important to meet deadlines for the team's success. Let's work together to create a plan that works for both of us. Answer to option 2, speaking to the manager. Now, I want you to pause the video, take 30 seconds, and formulate your response to the sample question. Then, come back and comment your version below. I'd love to see your responses and help you improve. Hi Rebecca, I wanted to talk to you about an issue we're facing with Alex on the team. He's been consistently missing deadlines, which is starting to impact the overall progress of our project. I've spoken to him briefly and he's mentioned feeling overwhelmed by the workload. While I understand his perspective, the delays are affecting the team's momentum and causing frustration among other members. I'd like to suggest that we either provide him with additional support or reassign some of his tasks to ensure the project stays on track. What are your thoughts on this approach? I want to address the issue while also making sure Alex doesn't feel singled out or unsupported.